Um, it doesn't make me, it means that I'm not perfect. And it reminds me how much I need you. And even though the word says to be perfect, being not perfect reminds me is a constant thorn in my flesh. In my heart. In my excitement. In my pain. It is a reminder that I need you. And I'm both ached by that and I'm happy about that. And I'm only happy about that because I know how selfish I can be. So I hope I get some of the red trees over here, green, yellow, to remind me that life is celebrated. Oh, God. Because of the death and dying. So even though we are preparing for a season of winter, come on, hallelujah, 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 the reds, the greens, the oranges, the yellow oranges, the reds, the purples, the maroons, it is a reminder of the death and dying in seasons, right? And it is a cycle. It is the death and dying in cycles, natural cycles. It is the death and dying that reminds us of life and our, I mean, you know, people say, you know, that's overthinking or mortality, that's what they would call it. But then for me, that's like, well, the death, but the living. Hallelujah. And so even like the black squirrel, and I've been seeing this black squirrel ever since Thanksgiving in Detroit. The black squirrel is it's what it is. It's life in her difference. And the only reason we say it's her is because she doesn't require us to be with her in order for her to be. As a matter of fact, she thrives. She thrives. Whether you're there or not, feeding her or not. Greens, yellows. She thrives. Look at that red. I hope y'all can see that red. does it gracefully. And so for me, that is God, right? Like that is reminding us that, you know, it's not, oh, I wish you could see that side, but I'm really trying to drive safely, so I don't want to be handling my phone too much. But this is why I love trees. This is why I love trees. I chuckle because, you know, of the way that society puts us into a box, like needs us to fit into a category. You are this, so you're only allowed to do this. You're only allowed to understand this way. You're only allowed to serve, you know, and not do anything if that's what, you know, we choose. But rather you treat her well or not, the tree is going to do her own thing. And that's not a threat to anybody, but I think, again, it is a great, I think it's a great example of people, you know, holding their own and being solid enough and prepared to bring that out into community in whatever way that looks like. Pour it out, come on, through your mind, through your thoughts, through your ideas, right? Or through, you know, your foundation, through, hey, your foundation, or even your roots. Holly, come on, talk to me. And so the changing colors of the trees and their wisdom, the wisdom that they carry and protect for us. She can only do so much. I only say she because, you know, we've seen deforestation. We've seen groves of trees that have been burned down. And so it makes sense, you know, that she can only do so much. So that's why I call her a she, because in that way, you know. And so what I like is that she's still going to hold her own. And she is still going to feed those around her. And she's still going to age gracefully, because that's her choice. And why do I say a choice? Because we've seen trees become bent down because of trauma. They stop growing, right? Mold in the tree. Lifing the trees, you know, perspective. And so that's why I say her wisdom, because she's had to hold this track. I'm gonna do wrong. Okay, I just wish y'all could see the trees on this side. Yeah, go girl. And so all trees starting off that way. That is so good. Starting off that way. There's a pumpkin sitting next to the tree. You know, like it's the life of that particular tree, by the way, because they're all experiencing something different. Right, even though they standing in the same place. Of course, then you have man who, you know, she is pretty and thick too, right? You can see it from the trunk. retreat I was planning. And yeah, it was really cool. Like, so as you might imagine, I do environmental justice organizing. And so, wow. And so what I love about it is that, what I enjoy about it particularly, is that I get to get intentional about putting my hands in the dirt. And that feels so personal, and I like that. I know most people don't like to live, that close to their personal things. But whatever. Okay. And so I just started doing this work right out of school. So this was, something that I feel really good about. And so, and it aligns with my theology. And I think in general, whatever your profession is, you can align with your theology. And as a matter of fact, I think it's important that you do so, because it helps you be aligned. Like the tree, right? Like the tree stands tall, whatever tall looks like for that particular tree, from the roots to the leaves. And so, I mean, even if the leaves are heavy, hey, hallelujah. Even if the leaves are heavy, even if they're light, even if they're changing colors, like the leaves are the ones that change the colors, it's not the bark. And so I think it's very important that we see that you're looking at a story. You're not looking at an inanimate object. You're looking at a story. You're looking at someone who is connected to a life source, a primary life source that you depend on too. Your commonality that you have is in the life source that we both need water. Come on. We both need a safe environment. Me, you, and the tree. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like thank you for it. You know what I'm saying? This camera is appreciated. I guess I'll see y'all in a minute.